Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. This is a review on the Merula cup, and this is a German cup, and it was founded by Merle Marie Forstmann. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. And Forstmann basically came across cloth pads and menstrual cups in 2011, and so obviously she tried out quite a few menstrual cups and wasn't really that happy with all of them, and so basically did a deep dive into menstrual cups. And so between 2014 and 2016 she basically ran a lot of workshops with women about menstrual cups and how to use them, and got a lot of feedback for them. And this is how she came to develop the Merula cup, which basically in Latin it means blackbird, and her name Merle in French means blackbird. So so she tried to make a cup that would fit as many women as possible without too much modification or changes to it, i.e. like cutting the stems off and stuff like that. The first Merula cups went to the market at the beginning of 2017. Andre Eichhorn joined the company as a co-founder and full partner just 3 months later to assist with the promotion of the business. And this also obviously was to upgrade part of the business and get a bigger warehouse and sales and distribution. So they also then made partner with Amazon in 2017 to assist with some logistical stuff. So the Merula cup is widely available in German pharmacies, drugstores and supermarkets. And so that actually is pretty good. We have Australia has one called Tom's Organics, which is available in a lot of the supermarkets and chemists here as well. And Libra, I think Libra is a cloth pad company. Libra is not a cloth pad company. They are a single-use disposable company, but they are starting to move into cloth to underwear. And Tom's Organics has a lot of underwear. It has the cups, and they're available quite often around the place. So I was thinking of a completely different thing. Anyway, Tom's Organics is kind of what's available here, and this looks like what Merula is in Germany. So by the end of 2019, they had to double their warehouse and office space to meet their growing requirements. And so that's kind of a quick rundown of the Merula, and this is the little booklet that came with it, and I don't know where the box is. I obviously went through and got rid of quite a few things. It comes in a wide variety of colours and shapes. I love this little vampire bag. It is delightful, and so this is the sizing guide. They also have an extra large. This is just the normal size, or that regular size, should I say. But there's also an extra large, which is one of the highest capacity cups out here. So they have Ice, Fox, Strawberry, Galaxy, which is what my one is, Midnight, which is black, Mermaid, which is that blue, and then it has Apple, and then it has, in the extra large cups, it has Fox, Ice, Strawberry, Galaxy, and Midnight, as well as this Vampire red cup. And so this has a whole bunch of information in, cleaning, inserting in both German and English. Obviously it's in German because it's a German company, and in English because this would have been made for an English-speaking market. So you can also remove the stem. It goes through removing the stem and all of that type of stuff. So that is the booklet. And I've worn this a couple of times over so I'll just get the cup out. It does not want to come out, I tell you. There are no holes in this cup, and the stem is also significantly different than a lot of the other cups. It is rounder than other cups. Here it's more bulbous than a lot of other cups who have much more of a, ironically enough, traditional cup shape. The traditional cup shape I find doesn't necessarily work with everyone, or for everyone. I noticed that for me, the traditional cup, my favourite cup, the Yuki cup, is that in that traditional shape, but it's much more kind of like harder and tackier than a lot of the other cups that I have. Whereas my sister much prefers the curved cups. I don't think I have any curved cups left because I gave her like my 3 or 4 curved cups. She doesn't like the normal cup shape either, so I really do appreciate having companies make different shapes, because you're going to find that more often than not you'll find a shape that doesn't work for you, or you'll find a texture that doesn't work for you, or you'll find a firmness that doesn't work for you. I was super delighted in this cup. I've had less, this is probably the least amount of teething problems I have ever had with a cup before, really, for a new cup. Generally you'll hit teething problems, or you'll hit it hurts, or you'll hit that it pushes on your bladder, or not hurts, but as in it pushes on your bladder, or this tail, or when you're pulling it out, it might flick up and hit the side of your labia if it's popped out too hard. But nothing like that happened with this. It was easy to put in, it was easy to pull out. I did not feel any pressure on my bladder, which I was kind of expecting because of how bulbous it is. And there's not really a strong lip here either, which is also kind of glorious. So you don't have this kind of like strong lip pushing. I find that the lip is generally what's going to annoy me personally. I honestly found this to be such a delightful cup to use and to wear. I will definitely be using it again. It still hasn't replaced my favourite Yuki cup, because that one's just amazing cup all around. But I was really, really happy with this cup. I was really, really happy with the way it just placed really, really easy. It went in. Honestly, this camera, I'm really going to have to get a new camera soon. Or should have actually gotten one a while ago. So it's just an all-around delightful cup to use and to utilise. It does come in a wide variety of colours, so whichever colour you do have, you can kind of match to your style aesthetic anyway, which I also find delightful. I do find kind of beige cups a bit boring. I do have quite a few highly coloured cups in case you haven't noticed, and I do enjoy that diversity in cup colour. And I think this one will definitely stay because it just has a really delightful usage to it. It has did not feel it at all, and that so rarely happens with new cups. I wore it out, I've worn it to work. I didn't travel with it because I traveled with my Yuki cup just because I know that cup works every single time. This worked every single time I wore it and I used it. I didn't leak. I didn't have any other negative experiences with it, which, sometimes it's maybe your error or my error that I'd have a bad experience, but this is just a whole delight to use. So I definitely have enjoyed using this since I got it, whenever I got it a couple of months ago. If I find where I put the unboxing, I'll put the unboxing up here somewhere. I think it was an unboxing from the Period shop, I believe. But yeah, it was just an all-round really nice way to use. It was a really great thing to use. I quite enjoyed having this as part of my rotation, even though I generally will only wear menstrual cups outside of the house. But this was still a lovely cup to use and to have in my stash. So if you're considering it, but just bear in mind, you might have of your cervix height. That's a really important thing. So many of these things are individual, and so many people have really glorious experiences with cups that I've had really, really negative experiences with. And that's just a reality sometimes, I think. But that's okay. My entire experiences were positive. It popped out really easy. It didn't leak. It lasted all day, and I didn't have to worry or think about it, which when you have your period and you're outside the house is just sometimes a really big priority. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending of course where you are, and I will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.